Hello dear students, welcome back to biology class. Chapter 6 Molecular Basis of Inheritance Part 3 Packaging of DNA. Calculation of length of DNA. As already you know that length of DNA is measured in terms of number of nucleotides. But if you want to calculate the length of DNA in terms of meters, then what you have to do? Length of DNA equals to number of base pairs multiplied with the distance between two adjacent base pairs. Already while studying the structure of DNA, we studied that the distance between two adjacent base pairs is 0.34 nanometer. Let us we take an example of calculation of human DNA length. Number of base pairs in human DNA is 6.6 into 10 raised to 9 base pairs. The distance between two conjugative base pairs is 0.34 nanometer. Hence, the length of DNA equals to number of base pairs into the distance between two adjacent base pairs. Then, that gives the length of human DNA in diploid condition is 2.2 meters. The length of DNA is more than that of the dimension of a typical nucleus. This is a cell. Here inside the cell you can observe the nucleus. The dimension of the nucleus is very less. It's about 10 raised to minus 6 meters. But the length of the DNA is more than the dimension of the nucleus. Hence, the DNA has to highly fold to pack inside the nucleus. To pack long length of DNA into a small nucleus, there is a specific method called packaging of DNA. At the first, we'll discuss about packaging of DNA in case of prokaryotes. Prokaryotes means primitive nucleus. Primitive karyotes nucleus. That means the DNA is directly scattered inside the cytoplasm. There is no nuclear membrane. Hence, packaging of DNA in case of prokaryotes is very simple. The DNA is negatively charged, so it held with some positively charged proteins to form a nucleoid. Packaging of DNA in eukaryotes. In eukaryotes, packaging of DNA is more complex process than prokaryotes because eukaryotes consists of nucleus with definite nuclear membrane. Hence, DNA has to pack within that nuclear membrane. Because of this reason, in eukaryotes, the packaging of DNA is more complex. In eukaryotes, DNA requires some special positively charged basic proteins called histones. As you know that protein means it is made up of chain of amino acids. Histones are also proteins. They are also made up of chain of amino acids. In those amino acid, there are two types of amino acids like lysines or arginine are rich in histone, and because of this reason they are positively charged. Histones are positively charged due to rich in amino acids like lysines and arginines. There are 8 histone molecules such as 2 molecules of H2A, 2 molecules of H2B, 2 molecules of H3 and 2 molecules of H4. 4 different types of histone molecules. Totally 8 histone molecules organized to form a structure called histone octamer. Okay, in this diagram, this is whatever the histone octamer, the core of histone molecule. Histone octamer is positively charged and DNA is negatively charged. Negatively charged DNA wrapped around positively charged histone octamer to form an structure called nucleosome. The ends of DNA, they are tied with another one histone called H1 histone. The same diagram even present in your NCERT book, and you have, for your examination, you have to refer this diagram. This diagram only I have put to know the 8 different types of histones. Okay, here this is the structure of a nucleosome and it consists of 2 components. The components of nucleosome are, one is histone octamer and another one is the DNA. Such questions they may ask for 2 marks. Even they can ask histones are positively charged due to which amino acids. For 2 marks you have to answer lysines and arginines. And the structure of nucleosome, if diagram is asked, you have to refer this diagram. A typical nucleosome contains 200 base pair of DNA helix. That means in this nucleosome, the histone octamer is wrapped by DNA. The length of DNA which is wrapped around the histone octamer is 200 base pair. 200 base pair length of DNA is wrapped around the histone octamer. This is another one nucleosome. Likewise, many nucleosomes arranged as beads on string on chromatin. The nucleosomes gives appearance as beads on string to the chromatin. If you want to calculate the number of nucleosomes of any eukaryotic organism, we take an example of humans. The length of DNA in diploid condition in human cell is 6.6 into 10 raised to 9 base pair divided with 200, that gives 3.3 into 10 raised to 7. The DNA wrapped around histone octamer to form nucleosome. Many nucleosomes arranged as beads on string to form a chromatin. Chromatin is further packed to form chromatin fiber. Chromatin fiber further condenses to form a metaphase chromosome. For this higher level of packaging from chromatin to chromosome, it requires some non-histone chromosomal proteins. In this diagram, we can study the entire packaging of DNA. The length of DNA is more than the dimension of the nucleus. DNA is a long polymer of polynucleotide chain. Hence, DNA is wrapped around the histone proteins to form an nucleosomes. The nucleosomes arranged as beads on string to form chromatin. Chromatin further packed to form chromatin fiber, and chromatin fiber further packed to form an metaphase chromosome with the help of some non-histone chromatin proteins. The chromosomes which are get packed inside the nucleus. There are two forms of chromatin, heterochromatin and euchromatin. At the first, euchromatin, loosely coiled, lightly stained, transcriptionally active regions of chromatin are called euchromatin. Here you can observe this is the euchromatin. Here the coiling is loose, and this region of chromatin which takes light stain. When we stain the nucleus, the euchromatin region takes the light stain, and it loosely coiled means it contains less amount of DNA, hence it is easily available for the process of transcription. Hence it is called transcriptionally active region of chromatin. Euchromatin means loosely coiled, lightly stained and transcriptionally active region of chromatin. The other form is heterochromatin. This is the heterochromatin where the packing is dense, and when we stain the heterochromatin region take the dark stain due to dense package, and it contains more DNA, hence DNA is not available for the process of transcription, hence it is transcriptionally inactive region of chromatin. Heterochromatin means densely packed, darkly stained and transcriptionally inactive region of chromatin. This is about euchromatin and heterochromatin. Up to this we discussed about packaging of DNA. Let us now watch a small animated video of packaging of DNA. The length of DNA in a typical human cell is 2 meters, but the dimension of the nucleus is 0.006 mm. The length of the DNA is more than that of the dimension of the nucleus. Hence, the DNA is packed with the help of positively charged proteins called histone octamers. Negatively charged DNA wrapped around positively charged histone octamer. The wrapping around one nucleosome consists of 200 base pair length of DNA. The ends of DNA are packed with the help of H1 histone. This structure is called nucleosome. Many nucleosomes arranged as a beads on strings to form chromatin. The chromatin is further packed with the help of some other non-histone chromatin proteins, and that results into formation of a chromatin fiber. This is a chromatin fiber. The chromatin fiber further condenses to form the metaphase chromosome. This high level of packaging requires some non-histone chromatin proteins. Thank you, dear friends.